Alright, so we got this hub cleaned off. We're going to continue cleaning it off with a wire brush. And then we're going to put some anti-seize on here. That's to prevent the new rotor from rusting and binding with the hub, so it's easier to remove in the future. I'll show you the new rotor and the old rotor in just a bit, and then we'll get the new guy bolted back onto here. So let's clean this a little bit. So here we have the new rotor. You can see the machine marks are still there. Nothing really to show. Here's the old guy. You can see there's a little lip. There's a lip forming. Right up there. A lot of rust behind the hub itself. On the hub. How to draw out that set screw. Looking at the rear of it, you can see where the rust sort of formed. Yeah, overall this rotor was probably still good, but I wanted to replace it. Just go ahead and replace it. You can sort of see how much is left. Alright, so we're going to spray this guy down with brake clean now. These rotors ship with some oil that it's just protective to prevent them from rusting. So get this sprayed down and bolted on to there. Alright, so to compress this, we're going to use this guy. Hang this right here because I don't care. And get this guy in. Now I have the brake reservoir open right now, and that's to let any air out. Or it's just to let fluid back into the reservoir. And then let's see. So how this clip works is you open this one up. I'm going to close this a little bit to that in. Now we're going to close it down all the way, and now we're just going to twist. So we'll actually use the old brake pad to compress it. Just put that onto there. Make sure your clamp is big enough. Then just start compressing it. So rotate this. Take this off. Take the old pad out. We're going to put the new pads on now. And this is not final fitment yet, so just double checking for fitment. So now we will work on closing these bolts. So we get an adjustable wrench find the size so it can hold on to this inner guide pin basically, and then from the rear grab a 13 and slowly tighten this on. And again, I'm not torquing these down yet because I'll be going back through to put my brake grease on and more anti-seize. And done. Alright, so we're going to set up, jack the right rear up now, and get started on the copper and rotor on that guy. So, get started. So, the rotor we're going to put on is this guy. Alright, so here are the rear rotors and pads. Let's take a look at it. Let me get a flashlight out. So, as you can see, there is quite a lip that is formed right here. Actually, it's not bad. The pads themselves, there's actually quite a bit of life left, but I'm going to go ahead and replace those. These look pretty stuck on. This looks, I don't know how I'm going to get that out without drilling it, or hopefully it's not bad, but again, hopefully. So yeah, let's get this this removal started. So to make this guy easier to get out, I'm gonna WD-40 this down. Try to soak it down from there. Yeah, this looks pretty bad. So after I've let a bunch of WD-40 sit on here, and this is just to help break the rust. We can get started on the caliper disassembly though. So there is a clip here. You'll use a screwdriver to bend it and pry it out. From there, it should be pretty simple. Just a couple bolts in the back, some guide pins, and we'll get the new gear installed.
It's on my phone right now?
Yeah, that would work.
Because I think, it's not unlisted or something. So I will call you to confirm that.
Okay. Nice. Okay, the rotor's free. Now we can get, well, I didn't need to do that first actually, but I'm gonna get the caliper and everything off. Okay. So to get these off, you just gotta pry them up. And once you create enough tension, basically, you should be able to get them off. There we go. There's that. And now we'll be able to unbolt this from the rear. So there's going to be two plastic covers. Behind the covers, after you pry them off, like that, there will be bolts behind there. So you can start to undo those guys. This passenger rear side is going to have a sensor as well, so be careful about that. You're going to need to unclip all the wires in order to get to it. And again, just take your time, work around all this small stuff, and you should be fine. For all this small rubber plastic gear, make sure you clean it up before you reinstall it into the car. Don't want too much dirt. So this rear guy is going to be 7 millimeters. Okay, actually, so for this rear guy, all you need to do is get at the 19 millimeters in the back, and that should take off the entire caliper, drop this rotor, put the new pads, compress the piston, put the new pads on, put the new rotor on, screw it in, and we should be good. So let's give that a shot. I don't think we need to mess with the guide pins back here. Alright, so I was actually wrong. This is a 17 back here. So we get the 17 on this guy. Double check that we have the right bolt back here. And yep, we do. So we're gonna get this top guy off. Alright. This guy's on, and we're just gonna give it a couple whacks with the hammer. Try to break it free. Okay, that was the problem. The parking brake was on. Right. So here's a comparison of the old rotor. I mean, it's still decent. Like if you look at how much is left. Here's the rear.
here's the new guy. See, fresh everywhere. So we'll get some anti-seize on this hub and get everything reinstalled.